Hey guys, it's Yolanda. Welcome in and welcome in back into the kitchen. It's been an awesome summer, and I know it feels like it's almost over. Well, you know what? It probably is. And we thought we'd do a bunch of episodes, and let me tell you, honey, it's hot, and I need to go turn the air up already. But let me tell you, I need you to do me just a couple of favors, and let's get this thing started. Well, that's not it. It was going to tell you to go now to dryerbus.com and make sure you hit the share button, the likes and the follows and all of that we need. And then also, you guys know, if you don't catch us live, you can always drop your phone and pick up your remote and watch. In fact, if you want to lean back, while I wash my hands, if you want to lean back, go now and get your all your devices, smart TV, and everything. Go now and find us. If you want to watch us on television and lean back and check us out. Facebook Watch has an app. Periscope has an app. YouTube has an app. In fact, I am going to do exactly that. If you can see why is it so bright over there? There's a television right there. And I'm going to check the shot, and we're going to get to cooking. We've already done a little bit of prep, tried to do a little bit of prep, but, you know, I like to come on and just kind of hang out with you guys. And you guys know, let me see where we want to go. Where do we want to go? Go back. I don't want to go there. We're not on Netflix yet, so go back. Okay, today, let's see, we want to look for our, I'm going to check the YouTube and see that we're over there. We're on YouTube live right now, and, oh, they've got another thing there? Wait a minute. When did they get an app? I wanted to go to the other thing I had. Let me see. I have to do this so I can tell you guys how to do it as well. Now it looks like they updated the app. Oh, okay, I see. Because before it was going to the web and then going. So now they have an app that's installing. And while that works, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. My daughter came back from vacation with the apron. We got a new apron. We're going to put it on, see if we can get into this. Don't you just love it? So we're going to, I can't see worth a darn today, y'all. Oh, no wonder I got all this stuff in the way. There we go. So let me step back. So we got a new apron. So we're going to put on our apron. I've got the oven preheated. And if you saw in the, I don't know how your notifications are set up, but I'm going to try and make quiche today. And I was sitting there thinking, like, I got to turn this air up. Because I got this oven on. And that's one thing we don't want to do. Okay, so I had the oven on. I've already kind of partially baked my pie crust because we want those nice and brown and crispy. And one of the tips I saw in making quiche is trying to make the quiche and the crust at the same time. You might not end up with a nice crispy crust because of the whole liquid of this, it'll soak into that crust. And when I cut it, I really want it to be really nice and crispy. So we've got some new things to hang out. These are some huge pot holders, man, which is good because we're gonna need them. So got some new decorations. My daughter went on a 7-day cruise, and she got a chance to hang out in Puerto Rico, and she was looking for something. She says it's got to be red. Of course, the red goes well in the kitchen, and so we're gonna let these hang out for a second. I'm probably gonna use these because we gotta go in and out of the oven, so we'll use those. Oh my goodness! Now I got to do all this on this new app. We're gonna sign in. Oh no, we're not gonna sign in because now I gotta go to a device and all of that. So okay, we won't check the YouTube today, even though it's like, why are y'all doing a new app? So let's go and check and make sure we're on Facebook Watch. I hope everybody's had a great summer. But let me tell you, now this is live real-time cooking. And if you want the recipe that I'm going to do, you will be able to find a short version of this on my on all the platforms. I will come back and do, it says your videos. I want to go to your videos. I will come back and post about a 1 to 2 minute video about the ingredients and about pretty much everything that I'm doing. Okay, let me scroll down. Y'all, y'all want to see? Let me turn that down. Puerto Rico. All right, so I just want to check the shot and the lights and so forth. If you want to know what I'm looking at, I'll take you over there. Look, see, television. That's what you want to watch us on. You want to drop your phone and pick up your remote and watch us over there. You can watch it live. You can binge. It says Quiche in the Kitchen with Dryer Buzz. That's the one you want to look for. It is actually, if you have subscribed on to all around to all where we are live right now. If you subscribe, then you'll probably got a notification. All right, so one of the things we've been trying to do is to cut this down. And I really want to cut it down today because it's Wednesday Wind Down. Wednesday Wind Down Day. Which means that, I don't know where you live, but I'm outside of Atlanta, OTP Atlanta. That means that there are several municipalities in this city that are hosting Wednesday Wind Down. And what that is, that's a lot. Let me tell you, if you come to Atlanta, most of y'all are, and most of you will, for a weekend, for a party, for all kinds of stuff. And some of y'all are headed this way come Labor Day. We got about 5 major things that happen here on Labor Day weekend. And so I'm bringing up some things to get comments. For those of you that are coming, make sure you enjoy the live entertainment, live stage. This city is about live stages, y'all. I'm telling you. Please make sure that you enjoy the live stages. Don't come to the city and have not seen something absolutely live. Whether it's me out and about, I'm sharing this thing. Whether it's me, somebody just asked me about people doing this stuff live. Yeah. Well, I cook live. I have cooked live on stage. So let me get that shared. There we go. Oh, that looks good. Nice and bright. And you can see all the ingredients. Okay. First things first. All right. Let me see. We got our salt. We got our pepper. That's not the first thing, but first thing first is let me get a shot right quick. Even though you guys are on my better phone. Let me get a couple pictures. You're going to actually watch me make the YouTube video that I'm telling y'all that's coming. Yeah, I got to make that video. All right, so what I have here by way of ingredients, as you can see, I have got 2 pie crusts that I've already partially baked off. They're nice and brown. We're going to pour that into that. I've got a cocktail station going on over here. We're going to whip up a cocktail right quick. You guys know me for the lemonade. And let me say this, first and foremost, welcome in all of you that have recently liked the page. We had a campaign going on to encourage you to actually like the pages and follow us, subscribe to our email list. Let me tell you, social media ain't loyal. I'm live everywhere right now, but let me tell you, we all know that social media ain't loyal. And you need to, so that you never miss a minute of the buzz and we never lose contact with you as a follower. Go to dryerbuzz.com and sign up for our email list. So that way you'll know what we're cooking and you can cook along. Now, of course, I came up with what I was cooking today, but we'll come back, we'll double back on this. All right, so what I have here so that I can chill is I have some of the lemonade. Remember we made lemonade the other day. If you didn't catch us live, we make lemonade, and we did a raspberry lemonade. And those of you that have been following us, you know we've tried every variation of lemonade that's out there. And I love drinking real fruit. We got on the real fruit kick a couple of years ago, based on a couple of hacks that we'd all seen on television. That was like steeping lemonade like tea. And so this was some that I had left over. So what I'm going to do so that we can get ready to chill, because we're going to take a ride share over to the Wednesday Wind Down with the music. I can't play any music because we're everywhere, but I was jamming up in here to some Lizzo. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. Let's see how much we got in here. We are at right about... is that about a cup? That's not a cup. What? Oh, it's a liter. Okay, we're right about 1 liter. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go over here. 4 cups. We're right at 4 cups. I'm telling y'all, math and science. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my ice in here. a delay on YouTube. I hope this works. I haven't done this. And a lot of this stuff. Okay. A lot of the stuff you watch, what you're witnessing is I'm doing for the first time. So there may be a smoke alarm. There may be a spillage. There may be I may have a full-on meltdown. It has been known to happen. Because I am coming back into the kitchen. I'm not a chef. I'm not trying to play one on live stream. I'm a mom of 4. I spent 4 years as a caregiver in the kitchen. And I decided I wanted to stay in the kitchen. And I'll tell y'all that story. All right, so now I got some good fresh rum from Puerto Rico. And I'm going to go in here with about 4 ounces. So we had 4 cups. 1 liter of lemonade, and that's lemonade that I steeped. Go look at my timeline. That's lemons, literally fresh lemons. Here my lemons are over here. Right? We got our fresh lemons that are in there. Raspberries are in there. I steeped the lemon in the raspberry, made lemonade, and so now this was left, and so we're gonna go ahead and pour in about 4 ounces. She's wrong for that. Hopefully that's enough. I don't know. 4 ounces of this good Puerto Rican rum. And then we're going to put a top on that bad boy. And I don't know if this is going to overflow or what. I don't know. Hey, look. It's me and you, baby. Raspberries down at the bottom. And you know what I did not do? I did not sweeten that lemonade. That's not sweet lemonade. So I might need to add in a little sugar to that. I don't know, can I do the sugar and the alcohol? Because that's like straight up. Y'all, I don't know, I might have to sweeten this. Oh, I got some, hold on, I won't put regular sugar in there. Let me see what we got. Let me see what we can put in there and get a little sweet to it. Let me see. Hold on. Did I use it up? I had some agave, and I think I might have used some of my agave. Got a little pure cane sugar. We'll drop that in there. I forgot I did not sweeten that. Let me just put a little of that in there. I just thought about it wasn't sweet lemonade. I didn't sweeten it. Okay, I thought I had some more agave. All right. And this is time to go. Didn't I tell you? Oh, wait, it's not closed? Oh my God, that smells good. Ooh, I got too much of it, y'all. Man, that thing whipped the ice like nothing. Oh my God, I need some more ice. Oh wait, I can pour it in here. We got too much. Yeah, we didn't get our slushy like we wanted, but I need a drink, so. Too much ice. Let's give it a taste. Oh my God, that's good. I don't know why the raspberries and strawberries take over lemon. But that is delicious. I would go with a little bit more on the rum side. And I need to go with a little bit more ice. Now I gotta clean up this mess. And then we're gonna move on to the thing. Man, that's good. So we're gonna whip this up and take that with us to our wind down. Where is mine? I'm looking for my spongy. Oh. Man, that raspberry is insane. Shout out to AIB Nation, one of our supporters. Okay, now I got ice and sugar everywhere. like the lemonade? Yes, yes, yes. This oven on is killing me, I'm telling you. All right. Okay, raspberry. There we go. Got it. I had too much, y'all. Alright, so there's two types of quiches we're going to do today. One is a simple one. I'm looking at the shot. I'm seeing it looks like we got a little bit of a delay over there on that one. Alright. Make a mess, why don't you? We need some more ice on this. Some more ice and some more rum, and then we'll sweeten it up. But what I'm going to do now is, so that I don't dehydrate while I'm here with you guys, I'm going to pour me off a glass of, I'll show you the lemonade. If you guys haven't seen the lemonade, because I know one of the reasons I talk about the lemonade is because you guys keep making lemonade referrals, and I'm going to show you, this is the lemonade that we made the other day, and it's halfway gone. This is the raspberry lemonade, which is what I probably should have just used a little bit of this, but let's get us a pour. There we go. And it's got that fresh lemon in there. That's what I'm going to sip on. What did I do with my rum? Pour a little bit of that in there. Yes. All right, let's go. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Again, thank you guys so much. It means so much that you are liking the page. We had an influx of likes. Oh my God, that's good. This week. Okay. To my understanding, making a quiche is very simple. It's supposedly very simple, but it is a combination of adding dairy and egg and keeping that into a form where you get a really nice custard. Let me get a bowl or a couple of bowls. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip in, because I'm going to do two different quiches. I'm going to do one big bowl of what's going to be the base of it, which is basically just my half and half and my egg. So I'm probably going to just go crack my eggs and then add the, because I got to find that balance. I also got to chop my ingredients. So I want to start here. And go ahead and get these things chopped up and ready to go. The bacon tomato quiche, in my mind, I envision, don't roll off of there. In my mind, I kind of envision now I'm going to kind of cut these in four. And I was going to because I want like that little bite of tomato in there. And I'm thinking as I slice the quiche, what I want to see in the slice. Because one thing about quiche, they're very visual. And they're kind of like, they're almost kind of like pizza. Like it's such like a canvas, you know. And you think about making it based on what you have on hand. Like maybe, you know, you had some leftovers. And now you're just gonna kind of toss those in with a little bit of egg and a little bit of dairy. And these are kind of big. I probably go a little bit smaller, but then not. Why? You know, because there's only gonna be a couple ingredients in this one. Basically, bacon, tomato, and I'm using Canadian bacon. I was gonna do some applewood maple and just bacon, just crisp up some bacon. But then I was like, no. This one we're gonna have pretty much around for breakfast. So I'm gonna do that, and I probably don't need all these tomatoes because I'm thinking about how that's going to be. I don't think I need all those, but I don't think I need all those. All right, so there we go. We got that. There's our tomato in there. Let me get a bowl. Let's do another bowl. for our tomato. I just feel like, well, yeah, now that I look at tomato, I might have to use a little bit more. I think I will use a little. I'll go ahead and use all my tomatoes. I kind of want to, and I'm gonna salt those a little bit. I have a fruit fly flying around, which means I got something left over from something. Drea, what's going on? Trying to watch a couple of the comments, guys. And I know I'm live in a couple places. I hadn't done an episode in a minute. So let me see. I see comments are coming in over there. Thank you so much for you guys liking the video and hanging out with me. Let me see. Let me go over here. Here we go. Okay, Andrea, I see you over there. Let me make sure this volume is down. Man, that is like a major delay on there. I want to get back to the comments. Oh, I got to swipe it this way. There we go. Now I can see Caroline. Thanks, Yolanda. I am making fried rice, but with the cauliflower. Oh, really? Wait a minute. Fried rice with the cauliflower? Every week, and it's delicious. You've been making it with the cauliflower. Andrea says she loves quiche. You have a lot of stuff in your kitchen. I got too much stuff in my kitchen. Too much stuff in this kitchen, and it's so funny because when I go back and look at the first videos, like I'm getting like all the 1-year-old videos, and there was absolutely nothing in the kitchen. And one of the things that we have tried to do, you would not believe, every week I try to declutter something off of this countertop. But one, because there are a lot of the ingredients and the cutting boards and all of that. And, you know, a lot of this stuff is coming because people are going to our wish list on Amazon. And so we've got things coming in. And everything that I have has pretty much come through. You know, we did the GoFundMe. So, like, this new cutting board came from Choices Teaching Kitchen. We are partnered up with Choices Teaching Kitchen. And so I'm going over there learning and getting my skill up, as well as volunteering, talking about food scarcity and different things like that. And so every time I come home with something, and now every time there's something to be celebrated, somebody buys something like the new apron, I've got new pot holders, everything, even for my birthday, for Christmas, we got half of this stuff. It's like, it keeps coming. All right, so, I love cooking, you know, I love cooking with red things, right? So I've been cooking a lot of tomato and red, I put red pepper in everything. All right, so we're going to go back to that. So now I'm just going to give this a little dice in here. My Canadian bacon, the Canadian bacon people. I know I'm not trying to do a Canadian accent. That's just something that be in my head. Lord Jesus, I need some air. So I'm just giving this a little chop. I don't have to do a lot to it. You know what? That's so funny. I'm looking at the temp. I thought that was the time. That's the oven temperature. So I was right. I wasn't right on time. Still an hour behind. All right. So now I've got. Oh, that smells so good. So now we got our bacon, chopped up Canadian bacon, people. Canadian bacon. Y'all want to know one Canadian show? I don't know. I guess that's supposed to be a Canadian show. I guess it's supposed to be in Canada. That Kim's Convenience show. Oh my God. There's so many shows. Like, I don't know what network shows come on because I'm always binge watching. And I know you guys are doing the same thing where something comes on, especially something where they put like all the episodes out there at one time. And I can't figure out why they do that. But shows where they put all the episodes at one time, we end up watching them. And so Kim's Convenience, next thing I know, I had watched the whole, I think it's like a couple of seasons of that show out there. It's so funny. It's so funny. But it's supposed to be like based in Canada. All right, so I'm gonna make a quiche that I don't know that I've ever seen before, and that's a collard green quiche. I like the granddaddy green of them all, and to me, the granddaddy green is the collard green. And y'all know I made those greens. I learned how to make the greens at the teaching kitchen, Choices Kitchen, and I can't get enough. I can't get enough. And I had not cooked greens in so long because I just didn't want to have to put them on and let them cook all. You know, it feels like it takes all day, but we know it doesn't take all day. Hey there, what's that? Mia DeCarlo, what's going on? I'm trying to greet you guys as you guys come in. But hold on, let me get that. I was just thinking of something. I found that I really love just sauteing the greens. Like everybody else, I'm tired of spinach, and we already kind of tired of kale, you know, kale and everything. And so I went to the teaching kitchen for an event, and they were making these greens, and I cannot get away from them. I'm telling you. And I'm trying to think of, do I want to just, really don't want to have to dice all this stuff up, but I'm like, if I put it in the machine, sometimes the machine just beats it up too much. But I really don't want to have to cut all of this up, so we're going to go to good old trusty machine. Andrea is back. Let me see. Hold on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just lock that in there. I want to make sure I get, I'm going to kind of cut it in a couple of pieces and see if it'll do better if I do it that way. Just cut it in some larger pieces. Because a lot of times you're trying to get it all around and like, All right, so we're going to do our peppers. Then we're going to do the onion. And literally, I mean, there's nothing really to do once we bake it off. Now, mind you, when this goes into the oven, we'll go and we'll come back while that bakes. And I got to think about how much time that's going to take. So I will hit that off. I'll come back live with the results, and we'll have a little bit of conversation about this experience. And then I will be headed out to the wind down. See, that went perfect. So I can see that in the quiche. Oh my God, it smells so good. I forgot that part. I bet y'all can't tell my favorite color. Did I just go quiet on the set? Sometimes I like to go quiet on the set because I like to go back through the video and grab little pieces of it for the, because we are making another video, a shorter video. And sometimes I will go quiet just to be able to have some of that sound effect. I'm thinking spinach and onion, not spinach, greens and onion. I don't think I'm going to need a lot, but I'm going to saute these off, so stay right where you are, because we're going to get a little bit of good sound and sights and sensory. We're going to get some sensory. Hopefully that's not too much. I don't want to beat it up. You know, I don't want to. I wish I could play some music. Oh my God, I wish I would be glad when they get beyond or get some kind of license. Look, we're getting a little bit of overcast out there, y'all. I'll be glad when they figure out that we are not trying to steal the music, but, you know, learn like everybody else how to put something on there. See how fast that was? Rather than me sitting here and chop and chop, chop, chop to the chop, chop, chop to the chop, chop. Now we got our onion. We're gonna roast these off a little bit. We're gonna toss it a little bit in some good old. Oh my God, it smells good in here. How on earth does that smell so good? Somebody said, that your mac and cheese? That's my mac and cheese, honey. That is my mac and cheese. Trying to figure out what to do with that mac and cheese. Is that an enterprise, a franchise? I don't know what to do with the mac and cheese. I'm just good with the mac and cheese like that. I'm just good with the mac and cheese like that. I got a mess already. All right. All right. So next we need to chop. I want to get these greens. My greens, I've already given them a wash, and I just kind of want to give them a little bit of dice. Just try to get them down to a little bit of the, and I don't know about putting these in the thing. I'm just gonna give them a little rough chop because they're gonna cook up just like spinach does. I just want to go to the granddaddy of the green. And that's the collard greens. I'm like, everybody's using the kale and the spinach. Y'all keep on rocking with your kale and your spinach. Let me tell you, honey, these collard greens, oh my goodness. They come out so good. Oh, I need the onion to go in with the bacon and tomato. Y'all don't let me forget the onion. And I'm trying to measure pretty much how much I'm gonna need on this, and I don't think I'm gonna need a lot because we're just doing just a regular old 9.5 thing there, and I'm just thinking this might actually be enough. I'll go a little bit more. Because we can always do it. I always got egg rolls on it. I always got egg rolls. I'm gonna go ahead. I got these greens. I'm gonna cook these greens up. And I can always have it, but when can you not, who don't want to, let me watch what I'm doing, but who don't want a bowl of greens? Who? They will whip down, they're going to whip down, you wait till you see these greens sizzling in this pan. They will whip down just like spinach, just like your kale. Got as much medicinal purposes. I'm telling you, honey. The question is, why are you not eating real fruits and vegetables? That's the question. The question is not, how do you find the time? Let me tell you, you get to a point in life, you find you got nothing but time. And there, I'm keeping a little bit of the stem in there because, that's where all the goodness and the juices come from. So we got this ready. Just a little rough cut. They were already sliced and diced and washed, and we just give them a little bit more cut as I get ready to stir fry. So what I want to do is then when I get ready to go put it in the quiche, I'll use as much as I need. The rest of it I will eat before I go to Wednesday wind down. All right, so we got that's cut, and I really was trying to do prep earlier, but then I wanted y'all to see how hard I work, how much I slave to get a meal done for my family. Alrighty, now these are already washed. I'm gonna get a little bit of this to go in with my bacon tomato. So we're gonna just take a couple of ends off the onion here. And again, quiche is, in my view, I don't know what the quiche conversation has been prior to this day, but today, from this day forward, for me, quiche is like a canvas. And as many quiches I have bought for the family, normally we would have them when we have like events, something quick, getting ready to go out. I'm just taking the green part of this onion. I'll use the rest of that for something else. Normally, we would get them, like, you know, if it was, we had to get up early, we get them in the store and just kind of have just something quick for breakfast and here and there and so forth. So a little bit of green onion is going in with the tomato bacon. So that's going to be red, green. That's a nice coloration going on there. Onions and bell pepper and collard greens. Something, I do have a fruit fly running around. I'm like, what? Where did it come from? All right, so that's what happens when you start buying organic and keeping organic foods around. All righty, and I'm like, what do I have that it's like enticing, and where did it come from? All right, let's get this cleaned up. I think we're about ready. Again, I'm watching your comments and hoping you guys give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share. Do me a favor and go over to dryerbus.com. Go to dryerbus.com and you're going to see where you'll be able to join our email list. All right, so, and then also I have here my half and half. I have some 4-cheese blend, which is basically some Romano, Asiago, and Parmesan. One more, I think it's 3 or 4 on there. Parmesan, Asiago, and Romano cheese, and milk made from milk. So, and then I have just some regular cheddar because I want to get a little bit of the yellow color when I get ready to put them on the top. All right, so now I'm done with the prep, but I want to stir fry that, so I need to make some room here. And you're like, where are you going to get room? I'll make some room, as I always do, because I need to stir fry my greens. We got our eggs and we got our ham. All right, so that can sit there. So now I have my little spot right here, and this is gonna go pretty quickly, but I want to make sure it's in your shot. I don't want to have to shift all of this down, but I do want to come here. So now that I've thought about it, now that I think about it, we'll do that.